Well, it's Wednesday today, a government Wednesday, and I'm really lucky that I've got two assistants here from Dilworth and Auckland, Hunter and Reid, who are going to help me with the explanation of what's happening today. First up will be questions, a question on housing from Paul Eagle, and then we'll get into some of the more exciting stuff. Simon Bridges asking the Prime Minister, does she have confidence in all her ministers? A couple of areas that could be interesting there. Then Paula Bennett to the Deputy Prime Minister, does he stand by all his statements and actions? There are questions to the Minister of Education, to the Minister of Finance, and then some more housing questions as well. For the explanation of the rest of the day, I'm going to hand over to my team.
So a general debate is when there are 12 speeches, all of which are 5 minutes long. This is a chance for MPs to share their ideas and opinions on topics that may be of interest to the House. Tonight, the Labour Party will begin.
So after the general debate, we'll be having the House will be discussing the proposal of bills. And the first bill, the Criminal Records Bill, or the expungement of convictions for historical homosexual offences, which is proposed by Andrea Little. This bill provides an expungement scheme for convictions for a historical homosexual offence if the conduct constituting the offence, if engaged when the application of expungement was made, would not constitute an offence under the laws of New Zealand. So what this essentially means is that any homosexual convictions made prior to the Homosexual Reforms Bill proposed in 1986, any convictions prior to that would be gotten rid of and removed from the records.
So following, we have the Land Transport Management Regional Fuel Tax Amendment Bill. This is from the Honourable Phil Twyford. This bill proposes to introduce a mechanism under which regional fuel taxes can be established to provide a way for regions to fund transport and
infrastructure?
Yeah, programs that would otherwise be delayed or not funded.
The third and final bill, the Crimes Amendment Bill, proposed by, once again, Honourable Andrea Little. This bill repeals three provisions in the Crimes Act 1961. Section 71(2) protects spouses and civil union partners in cases where they would be otherwise be an accessory after the fact to an offence. Section 123 contains an offence of blasphemous libel. The bill also repeals the year and a day rule contained in Section 162. The first provision, basically it extends any protection given to spouses in criminal activity or have been convicted for criminal activity. It extends that protection to civil union partners such as a wife or a husband. The second provision in Section 123 of repealing the blasphemous libel bill, blasphemous libel basically,
It's sort of like if you're rude to God.
If you insult God, then it's an offence. And what this bill does is it repeals it so that it isn't an offence. And the last provision in this bill repeals the year and a day rule. And basically, what this does is that any homicidal, any form of homicide, the cause of it, if it's a year prior to the effect, then it is prosecutable, but this bill ensures that it isn't prosecutable.
Yeah. What's happened up until now is that things like in Christchurch, where there are engineering errors which have caused deaths, people haven't been prosecuted because the death is more than a year after the mistake was made. So this bill removes that, and people will be able to prosecute it, but not going backwards. Hey guys, thank you very much for helping me out today, and I hope you enjoy the time in the House.